रामो हरे रामो 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, then with pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Harini Mataji, would you like to recite?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sorry, Mataji, I'm not able to share. I'm outside.
Oh, I don't
You
know,
can-
Prabhuji.
I can, Prabhuji,
Yeah.
I can go ahead and do
Yeah.
Mangal.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Om Ajnanaatimirandhasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसंहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त श्रीराधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामो 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा. धन्यवाद. प्रणाम. ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्रील प्रभुपाद.
Hare Bol. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Sorry, Prabhuji, I'm not able to share. Anyone in any position to share their screen?
I'll do Prabhuji.
Thank you. Or I think I can share from my phone also, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah, it's okay, Prabhuji. You're probably driving or somewhere out. I can do.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So we are going to start today 9:23.
9:23, 9:22 or 23, Prabhuji?
22 we did. Jogo Kamo Bhami Aham.
Oh, yeah. Right. 9:23, yes.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, Prabhuji covered two verses yesterday, yeah.
Yes. Devotees, you can see my screen, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Yeah, now we can see.
Okay. So devotees, please go ahead and take turns. This is a very important verse.
Can I try, Prabhuji?
Sure, Prabhuji. Mataji.
येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ता यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विता तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्यविधिपूर्वकम्. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. I can try also. Eopi anna devata bhakta yajante saddha ayannita te opi mam evo kunteyo yajanti abhidhi purvakam. Hare Krishna. Any other devotees want to try?
I can try. Epanye devata bhakta yajantre shraddhayavanta te api mam eva kaunteya yajante havidhi purvakam. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Devotees wants to read the synonyms and translation.
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yes, please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Danut Pranam. Ye, those who, api, also, anya, of other, devata, gods, bhakta, devotees, yajante, worship, sraddhaya, anvita, with faith, te, they, api, also, mam, me, eva, only, Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, Yajanti, they worship Avidhi Purvakam, in a wrong way. Translation by Sri Srila Bhakti. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Prabhuji, I lost the screen 1 second. Here we go. Those who are devotees of other gods and who worship them with faith actually worship only me, O son of Kunti, but they do so in a wrong way.
Haribo.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have to remember this word. They do so in wrong way. Our Hindus think we can worship any demigod. That I think before going to purport, I just want to say I could not resist myself. Probably we know there is a saying "Joto mat toto path." Anybody heard that this line? Joto mat toto path. So this is a saying by the, like our mission, the one of the biggest institution. So how much wrong that statement? This clearly says Krishna, it is wrong, wrong, wrong. And Krishna will tell a lot of verses from here to Krishna say 7th chapter, 9th chapter, lot of verses. Krishna say how many way it is wrong. Krishna is a Bhagavan, not all demigods. Yes, you can respect. We respect our seniors, we respect our parents, we respect everybody. We respect demigods. Demigods are brothers and sisters. In Chaitanya Chaitamati said that Krishna Bhakti আছে যার সর্বদেবতা বন্ধুতা, who have devotion to Krishna, other demigods is their friend. So demigods are sisters, brothers. They are step ahead in bhakti. They can guide us, they can support us, but not worship. So they do so in wrong way. Sorry. Please, any Prabhuji Mataji, purport.
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Go ahead,
Mataji.
good Mataji.
It's okay, Mataji. Please go ahead.
I recited the verse. Mataji, go ahead, no problem.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada Ki Jai. Persons who are engaged in the worship of demigods are not very intelligent. Although such worship is offered to me indirectly, Krishna says, for example, when a man pours water on the leaves and branches of a tree without pouring water on the root, he does so without sufficient knowledge or without observing regulative principles. Similarly, the process of rendering service to different parts of the body is to supply food to the stomach. The demigods are, so to speak, different officers and directors in the government of the. If you can please scroll up, Prabhuji. Thank you. Government of the Supreme Lord. One has to follow the laws made by the government, not by the officers or directors. Similarly, everyone is to offer his worship to the Supreme Lord only. That will automatically satisfy the Lord of different officers and directors of the Lord. The officers and directors are engaged as representatives of the government, and to offer some bribe to the officers and directors is illegal. This is stated here as avidhi purvakam. Avidhi purvakam. In other words, Krishna does not approve the unnecessary worship of the demigods. Thank you, Prabhuji. I think that's, yeah. Thank you.
Mother, please share.
Prabhuji, yeah, thank you for the opportunity to read the beautiful verse where Krishna and Prabhupada beautifully explain, re-emphasizing why directly to worship Krishna, of course through Guru, rather than going through all the demigods, trees. Well, we have to worship trees and respect trees and stones. We do worship Govardhan, all of them, but because they are very very close to Krishna and please Krishna. So whoever we worship or whatever we worship, we need to know that we are worshipping the root, which is Krishna. We hear this shloka and explanation many a times. Many of the acharyas and senior devotees also quote the beautiful two examples that Prabhupada has given: watering the plant and feeding the body, feeding the stomach. So Prabhupada is saying, or Krishna is saying, those who water the leaves, fruits, and branches are actually ignorant. They're ignorant because they don't have the real knowledge that they have to water the root. Similarly, for the body, if we feed the um, if we feed the hands or legs, nothing is going to happen. So ignorance again. We have to feed the stomach through the mouth. So it's not like we ignore the branches, flowers, and fruits, and we don't ignore the hands, legs because they are not useful, but we respect, we make use of each of the part of the body to make sure that we are feeding the stomach and then the whole body to be used in the service of Krishna. So that root on why we are eating is to use the body in the service of Krishna. Why are we watering the root? To use the flowers and fruits, everything for preparing bhoga for Krishna. So this intelligence, we need to know. I need to know that I'm ignorant first, and then I need to surrender onto the spiritual master. Prabhupada is beautifully explaining. So some may say, who is Prabhupada? And so here he is very beautifully explaining all the beautifully translating in detail, giving examples also on what exactly is the true knowledge. And that way I get to know how much ignorant I am. So knowing the knowledge would let me know how ignorant I am. Once I'm known, submissively take shelter of him and just apply that knowledge that we are learning from him. So going back to the shloka, Krishna is saying uh, I might be Arjuna, you might be, or anyone might be going to the demigods and then worshipping them. First thing I need to know that whoever I worship, go and worship. It's actually in turn it's worshipping Krishna. But if I do it diligently, following all the regulative principles with loving attitude, to asking them, please give me service to to serve Krishna and Srimati Radharani, then that result of the worship, though it's a demigod, it would happily go to Krishna. Of course, through Guru, we cannot go directly to Krishna. But are we doing that? No, we are going and worshipping demigods to give um, to give good studies so that I can get good job, or good health so that I can get I can be happy, or give money to Lakshmi Devi, so that I can furnish or buy another house or car. So it's all for my benefit. It's not for pleasing Krishna's benefit. So which means we are doing it in a wrong way. So these are my few 2 sentences. Prabhuji, please correct.
Thank you, Mati. Thank you very much. So, devotees, I went back to the 7th chapter. Can you take turn to read the just text of the 7th chapter? Anybody can read 19?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
After many births and deaths, who is actually in knowledge surrenders on to me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes, and that and all that is, such a great soul is very rare. Hare
So
Krishna.
clearly Krishna says that it takes many birth time that we at 6 years today, surrendering to Krishna, we actually took many births in the past to come this position. We are one time demigod worshippers. Even in the beginning of this life, I was a demigod worshipper. By Krishna's previous birth, or devotees association, or some kind of makes us now to surrender to Krishna. So it took many births and deaths. Who is actually in knowledge, we're in knowledge, and we're reading the knowledge of absolute, the 7th chapter, knowledge of absolute, 7th chapter. Surrenders unto me. And who is he? Krishna, cause of all causes, not demigods, not joto mat toto pod. No. If I take a plane to New York, I'll end up New York. I'll not end up to Chicago. So Shiva plane will go Chicago. So joto mat toto pod is not totally wrong. Only path is Krishna's path. Krishna's telling. Text 20. Anyone wants to read?
Continue, Prabhuji, if you like.
Yes.
Those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desires surrender onto demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures.
So Mataji was telling, right? Our intelligence is stolen by the material desires. And we know material desires can easily fulfill by the demigods. Krishna will not fulfill. Krishna knows what is good for us, what will keep us in the path of bhakti. Accordingly, he will give us or not give us. But if we don't want Krishna and we want to be materially happy, so-called, then we all surrender into demigods, Durga, Lord Ganesh, and follow the particular rules and regulations of worship according to their own natures. Stolen, our intelligence stolen. It's not a pure intelligence. Text 21, I can read it. I'm in everyone's heart as a super soul. Demigods are not super soul. They don't know our insight, so they cannot give what is appropriate for us. As soon as one desires to worship some demigod, I make his faith steady so that he can devote himself to that particular deity. Krishna is so merciful. Even we look back to Krishna, but Krishna says, okay, you want a demigod? Okay, go do and worship the demigod. Durga, Kali, Ganesh. We respect them. We bow to them because they're senior to us. They can help us to bhakti, but worship only to demigod. And we don't want Krishna. Krishna will make us pray to the demigods. Next, text 22. Nobody's interested in it.
And
Can, please go ahead, Prabhu.
sorry, Hare Krishna Dhanavad Pranam. Endowed with such a faith, he endeavors to worship a particular demigod and obtains his desires. But in actuality, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. Hare Krishna.
Even what the demigods gives, it comes to Krishna only. Bhaktaram Jagatapasan. Krishna is the owner of everything. If Prime Minister does not allocate money to a education sector or housing sector, where the minister get the money? They beg and say, go to Prime Minister, look, this much of things has to be done. We need more money this year. Then Prime Minister section, then only they get it. So demigods has no power to give anything. But Krishna is so merciful. If we don't want Krishna directly and want to the demigod, okay, take it. Like sometimes when you want chocolate from the parents, we say, no, your teeth will be infected. Or that time is infected, but we know that it will be a virus that will come with the sweet things and cause destruction of a teeth. But when uncle aunt comes, can I have chocolate? Okay, come, Yasmin. Because they love us, but they're not the world who shuts in their sense. They don't know everything. So they'll give everything, but at the end of the day, will suffer from toothache. Now, text 23, the big thing. Mataji, please read.
Thank you, Prabhu. Men of small intelligence worship the demigods, and their fruits are limited and temporary. Those who worship the demigods go to the planets of the demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet.
So who wants to
Read.
be small intelligence here? Anyone wants to be small intelligence? No, devotee have the most full intelligence. Because why? We worship the Purno, Krishna. Om Purnamado, Om Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamuduchyate, Purnasya Purnamadayo, Purnameva Bhashishyate. Devotee worships the Purno, the whole, total. That's it. Devotee intelligence is the smartest, largest. The small intelligence, they put the partial demigods. We did not say, some, oh, you say demigods worship small intelligence. No, Krishna said in Gita, man of small intelligence worship the demigods. And their fruits are limited and temporary. Yeah, demigod will give you money, house, or kids. How long they'll last with you? Or with us, or with me? And if you, and actually 9th chapter, there's a nice verse. We can go back to the 9th chapter. And then what does it say? Number 23 at the end. That those who worship the demigods go to the planets of demigods, but my devotees ultimately reach my supreme planet. Let me go back to the 9th chapter. We are reading 23. I think 25 verse is the Janti. Yes. Beautiful verse. Who can read this verse and directly translation?
Can read, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Mataji, go ahead.
25, right, Prabhuji?
This is 25, yes. We actually mainly 23, but in reference, we are reading 25 also.
Okay, Prabhuji. Yanti deva vrata devan pitrin yanti pitrivrata bhutani yanti bhuteja yanti madhyajinopimam.
Okay.
The translation also, Prabhuji, I read.
Yes.
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Prabhupada Ki Jai. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings, and those who worship me will live with me. Hare Krishna.
So, Mataji's Prabhuji's, if anybody comes to say, oh, you can watch any demigods, anything, you can open this 7th chapter, these 5 verses, and 9th chapter, these 2 verses. And if they don't understand, don't talk with them anymore. Job is done. So, Prabhupada said, always speak in reference to Shastra. We don't speak just whimsically. And in Gita, Krishna clearly says what to be. Any questions, comments, Mataji's? I think through Krishna's verses, we explain this verse.
Beautifully explained, Prabhuji. The last statement that you mentioned, we go by Shastra. All our acharyas, superiors, everybody, they say we have to go by the scriptures, Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra. Just because somebody said, even in our family members, right? They might have heard from somebody else, so they would say, no, this is correct, this is correct. But well, we believe them, but then we have to know the source where they are coming from. So as you rightly mentioned, we need to have the source, the evidence. Krishna is saying here that whoever you reach to worship, you go there. But if you are worshipping me, you're coming back to me. Assurance. What else? Which else proof do we need there? So slowly, submissively, if we have any queries, inquiring submissively, reaching out to the spiritual masters will give that clarity in the knowledge. And once the knowledge is known, then we have to contemplate and try to apply, rather than again hearing from rather than blindly believing from others. Thank you so very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. In Bengal is a very big problem, huge problem, because that mission says Joto Mat Toto Pat. And people believe everybody's God except Krishna. Can you believe this? And if you go to this Mayavadi's ashram mission, you'll find all the demigods picture except Krishna. They celebrate everything except Janmashtami. Can you believe this? So how much their knowledge and intelligence is corrupted. And I was in that part. I've been going until I got in connection with the Prabhupada's books and starting reading. I taken them, oh, they are sadhu, Geruda dress, sannyasi, but how falsely they are in their life and they're preaching false to the others. Until you read Gita, you don't know what we're missing in our life. We're in a totally wrong track. By Krishna's mercy, Prabhupada's mercy, and devotee's mercy, we came back. So that is our greatest fortune in this life. Any other comments, Mataji's, Prabhuji's? I think today is the Ganesh Chaturthi. Devotees went there. It's okay. We can go. We can pray to Lord Ganesh that he's a Vigno Vinashak, right? He can take all our obstacles from our path of bhakti and help us to be connected with the Krishna. So Lord Ganesh definitely will help us to that. But we never look at them as a God. God is only one, that is Krishna. Any other comments or anything? I think otherwise.
I was hearing from His Grace Pran Govindas or somebody else also, Prabhu. Lord Ganesha, there's a lot of qualities. So though we go to the demigods, right, we need to check for the qualities of the demigods, like Lakshmi Devi, right? Her quality, serving the Lord's feet. So that's the quality. So we have to see the quality of the gods, demigods other than Krishna, anybody. We have to see the quality and we have to pray them In such a way, they give that quality to us for us to serve Krishna. So similarly, Lord Ganesha, he follows his parents, um, Mother Kali, Mother Durga. She is the parent of Lord Ganesha, right? She made the while she was bathing the turmeric. She made it she made it as a boy, and then the life were given. That's how Lord Ganesha is born, right? She's so powerful. So she made that boy and gave the birth, and then eventually she's the guru to him. She taught everything. When he felt low, she said, "No, you are strong enough. You just take do circumambulation among the parents, and then you take respects from your Lord Shiva. He's the father. So Mother Parvati is the one who taught Lord Ganesha, and Lord Ganesha simply followed Mother Parvati. Those characteristics that we need to follow our parents who are directing us in a towards the God. We have to follow. So I just thought of sharing Lord Ganesha as quality. There are a lot. He wrote Mahabharata while Vyasadeva is uh, is speaking, right? I believe Vyasadeva, right, Prabhuji? Mahabharata while
Yes.
and non-stop, shouldn't be stopped. So great qualities. So we can focus, contemplate on those qualities, and we have to use those qualities not for our purpose, like selfish purpose materialistically, but then for serving the Lord.
Beautiful.
So just wanted to share.
So as Mataji, you mentioned Ganesh, and I also mentioned Ganesh. Let's see Brahma Samhita, what Brahma says, Lord Brahma about the Lord Ganesh. 550, okay? Jat pada pallava jugam vinidayo kumbho dande pranamo samoye sagana dhirajo vignan vihosto malo mosyo jagatosyo govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. Mataji or Prabhuji, someone can read how the Lord Ganesh, sorry. Yeah, please read the translation.
I can read Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, whose lotus feet are always held by Ganesha upon the pair of tumuli protruding from his elephant head, in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all the obstacles on the path of progress of the three worlds.
So, people don't know this Brahma Samhita, never heard of it. We never actually knew about the Brahma Samhita until coming to ISKCON. So, Lord Ganesh, what is doing? Holding. Whose lotus feet? Krishna's lotus feet are always held by Ganesh, holding Krishna's lotus feet. Where upon the pair of tumuli protruding from his elephant head, that two teeth, right? In order to obtain power for his function, Lord God is getting power by holding the Lord Krishna's feet for his function of destroying all obstacles on the path of progress of the three worlds. So he is getting the power from Krishna's only. So how come he become a Bhagavan? But you go, Ganesh Bhagavan, Ganesh Puja, we have to do at the beginning of anything. Yes, because Krishna always Mad Bhakta Puja Obhyadika. Krishna says, worship my devotees before me. That's why we do that. But we know Krishna is the Supreme Lord. That is given in the most confidential knowledge. And 7th chapter is, name is knowledge of the absolute. So this knowledge they don't have, by Krishna's mercy we have. Any questions, any comments, additions? Otherwise, you're good for today then. Thank you, devotees, for joining. So hopefully we'll get more attendees tomorrow, and we'll go for the next verse. Pancha kalpadurvasya kripa sindhu davicha Utam Pavanabhyo Vaishnava Bhagavad ki joy, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki joy, as it is ki joy, all Krishna devotees, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees.
Hare